afternoon. Thank you, Eric. My name is Keith Peck, and in a moment you'll find out why they don't usually have me speaking at these forums. Okay, forward-looking statements, caution. So, where are we going, and where have we been? I hope to leave 10 minutes is not a lot of time, so I hope to leave you with 4 images that describe both events. First is the Chinese character for both crisis and opportunity. The crisis came about 18 months ago when we received a resource update that forced us to disclose the issue without required time to examine why we had potentially lost 25% of our resources. This presented us with an opportunity to step back, relook at every aspect of our project. We changed leadership, we bolstered the board, but we and our share price were in the penalty box. We have since resembled the duck. Not much visible movement, but paddling like hell underwater. And I am proud to say now, the last image is where we are. Ready for prime time, just like Deion Sanders. 2018 promises to be a very exciting year for Orezone. We have a market cap of about 140 million, about 13 million in cash, and no debt. Patrick Downey is our CEO and has a long and distinguished career building mines. He was most recently CEO of Viceroy, which got taken over by Yamana, and chairman of Claude Resources, which, as most of you know, was acquired by SSR Mining. This is not Patrick's first rodeo. Mike Halverson, our vice chairman, is in the audience, and he's available as well for questions for the balance of the conference. So the next slide, Burkina Faso is a good location to have if you're a gold miner. I think 7 mines have been built in the last 10 years. Our project, and more importantly, we have a position that's about 85 kilometers from the capital of Burkina Faso. We have great infrastructure, paved highway to the site, and we have a fully built camp. And in Ouagadougou, we own our own offices and residences. Within a 30-kilometer radius of Bamburi is over 10 million ounces of gold, including B2's Gold's Tawaga discovery and West African gold. The country is flat and arid. You can watch a dog running away from the mine site for 2 days. Our oxide resource is, as you see it there, about 1.5 million ounces of contained ounces of oxide. This is only drilled to, our average depth is about 45 meters, so it's very close to surface. Below the oxides, we have sulfides and transition ore, which add another 3 million ounces. Again, the average drilling of the deposit's about 120 meters in depth, and it's open at depth and open along strike. We are focusing only on the oxides. Now, on our oxides, free digging, no blast, no drill. The flow sheet we've totally redone, has eliminated a crusher, stockpile, heap leach, and associated infrastructure. These changes should significantly reduce both operating and capital costs. It's a simpler circuit, less labor, improved gold recoveries because of a CIL circuit only, and lower sustaining and working capital. The Bamburi deposit, the oxide deposit is, as you see in the outline, our pit is illustrated in the black line there. It dips at about 55 degrees and is a very low strip ratio. So how have we changed the project? This shows the 2015 feasibility study flow sheet. And as you can see, it includes a heap leach and assorted other process opportunities. This is our new flow sheet. Very simple and focuses solely on CIL. This was our 2015 tailings area with the heap leach pads in the far north. Now, no heap leach pads, same tailings area, but we can now structure the construction so it's a reduction in upfront capex. Exploration has been very successful. Again, what we did is we stepped back and we asked ourselves the question, why haven't we seen the high grades that West African is having? And the answer was, we were. But what we found after looking at this is we weren't hitting at the proper inclination of the deposit. So we stepped back and we looked and we found that the high grade was about 22 degrees rather than the 55-degree dip. And not only that, it was associated with granite diorites. So we started focusing on this, and lo and behold, in the various areas, we found high grade. And as you can see, this is one section of the deposit, the Sega East and West, and we've outlined a very nice, 700-meter associated string of high grade. And this is within the pit, within the oxides. So here are some of the results, and as you can see, there's a lot higher than the resource grade, 4 meters at 10 grams, and et cetera. We have in our presentation, we go through the deposit in various areas, and you can see for yourself the high grades. One of the things we did to better understand the deposit was we took the model and we just shut off all the grades to look at where the granite diorites were going, because this is where we were finding the high grade consistently and hitting it. And lo and behold, they go immediately into the sulfides. We haven't tested that theory yet, but that's what we intend to do in the near future. So what are our next steps? As a company, our next steps complete a new feasibility study, and that'll be done within the first half, probably June, July this year. We'll model these high-grade zones where we're getting these high-grade mineralizations both in the oxide and the sulfides to better reflect within the new reserve and resource model. We're going to apply, I didn't get into this, but we'll apply for a restatement of about 240,000 ounces of oxide that we hadn't permitted, that we've gone back to the government to see if we can permit. So we'll continue to explore these high-grade chutes into the sulfides, strengthen the corporate team, and continue to do what we've done in the past, which is work hard and get ready for prime time. We think 2018 is going to be a fantastic year for our company and very much look forward to it. Thank you.